friends, welcome to the Empowered Homes podcast. The purpose of this podcast is to always connect church and home and to equip parents and families to do discipleship in the home. And so right now is a busy season as we get ready for back to school. I know many people have already started back to school or it's coming in a few weeks. And just want to let you know that at Empowered Homes, we have a ton of resources for you guys already on the site as you get ready for back to school. But we want to let you know we got some great stuff coming in the next few weeks. We've got some family goal plans where you can sit down with your kids, go through setting some goals for the school year, both academically, but also personally and spiritually with your kids of saying, hey, we're going to set some goals and we're going to hold each other to it. It's a simple downloadable tool for you. We've got some great resources for starting the school year right. We've got some content for even your marriage, some back to school marriage tips. Sometimes our marriage takes a back burner during back to school because we're so focused on the kids. You can leverage back to school for your marriage, and we got some resources for that as well. For ministry leaders, we've got some resources on how do you partner with parents through back to school, and so you'll see some content with that. All that to say is we don't want to miss this opportunity to encourage and equip you guys listening with some great content. As you can see, we're in the podcast studio. If you're watching this on social media and you have no idea about the podcast, we on YouTube, we got some great content for you there on YouTube, but also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and really all the platforms that you can access podcasts right here. You'll see on the screen how to access all the podcast stuff with that. But we want you to know that we have some awesome back-to-school podcasts that are coming up in the next few weeks. We interview a elementary principal to talk about how do we partner with teachers. You know, teachers arguably have incredible influence in the lives of our kids, and we could either be a part of speaking life into our teachers, or we could just kind of send our kids to school and not care. And I know for you listeners, you do care. And so we talk with him. That podcast is going to be launching in a few weeks. We've got a few episodes where we talk about the hard subjects, dyslexia. How do we look at educational challenges with our kids from a viewpoint of making sure our kids, whether it's dyslexia or ADHD or any type of struggle, making sure that we're communicating that there's nothing wrong with our children, but we have to work on a few things. And a lot of times, you know, our kids associate these struggles with something's wrong with me, or I got problems. How do we disassociate that with our kids? So you'll hear that in a coming podcast. You'll also hear from just parents, real life parents who are figuring out homeschool, figuring out regular school, figuring out life. It's a really great episode too. So the next few weeks, you're going to hear from us as we gear up for back to school, just to help you win at home. We're super excited about it. And so be on the lookout. You'll see all of that. Go to empoweredhomes.org/back-to-school, and you'll get access to all that content that's already on there now, but also that's coming in the next few weeks. So we're excited about that. Also, I want to let you know for anybody, really, this is not just for ministry leaders, but we're excited that Empowered Homes is going to be on the road this fall. We're going to be traveling, doing some incredible stuff. We're going to be, here in a few weeks, we're going to be going out to Lufkin, doing a marriage and parenting weekend. We'll be doing a few churches here in Houston. We'll be up in Arkansas, hanging out with the Dad Tired people, doing a really great conference or a retreat really for a bunch of dads. So we'll be helping with that. We've got some marriage stuff out in Florida. Up in Fort Worth, we've got another marriage and parenting weekend, and we have some conferences coming up this fall. So just let you know, we have a ton of great things that Empowered Homes is involved in, not just locally, but everywhere. And if you're a ministry leader going, man, how do I get connected, or how do I get Empowered Homes to come to my church to lead a marriage date night or some parenting equip classes? All you got to do is email us. Email us info@empoweredhomes.org so we can get that ball rolling. We'd love to talk to you what that looks like, costs and everything. We will come out and do it and work with your budget. It's not something that we're trying to make money. We want to equip families. We want to see homes transformed by the power of the gospel, and we want to help you as ministry leaders to do that. So we're not in this to make anything. We want to support you however we can. And if you're a ministry leader, we have a ton of great free resources for you and your ministry this next school year, so be sure and check all that out. You'll see that on the screen as well. So look, the next few seconds, you're going to see a few clips and different things of what's coming this fall, but we are excited for what God's doing with Empowered Homes, the footprint and growth that he keeps expanding us and giving us more opportunities. But the reality is it's all for naught if you're not using these resources in your home. So we challenge you, leverage back to school. I know it's crazy. I know there's a lot going on. You got to get shoes and you got to get backpacks. I'm right there with you. But don't miss an opportunity to really, really leverage this time to disciple your kids, to point them to Jesus, to point them closer in their relationship with the Lord. Because that's why we do this. And so we create resources to throw up some softballs for you to win at home. So if you got questions, do not hesitate. Email us, info@empoweredhomes.org. We'd love to hear from you. So check out all of these resources, and we will see you soon.